Hello guys, how y'all doing? It's Justin with Crafty Brothers. So good to see you today. Let me get the comments put up and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Hope everybody's having a great day. Shoot guys, the weather is beautiful today. It feels like fall. For a little bit it was feeling like winter. If y'all see this part, you're probably watching replay. So put in hashtag replay. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me get my comments pulled up here. Tonight we're going to be working on a snow globe, guys. I don't see anybody watching right now. Anybody here? Hello? Oh, there's somebody. Hey, Fran. How you doing? Okay, I got the comments pulled up. There's Karen. How you doing? Hey, Karen. You're my first comment. So message me. Look, Karen. Oh. Well, somewhere. Karen. Up. Now you're already at the top. She was the first one, guys. Karen messaged me. And there's Cindy and Cecilia and Aunt Susie and Karen and Karen. Hey, Karen Young, how you doing? I love getting to meet you. It was so fun. I wish we got to spend more time together and do more than just sit in a booth together. But, you know, there's always next time. Hey, Angie Champagne, so good to see you. So, guys, I'm being streamed on Paint Pixie's page and my page today. So I'm going to look at both comments. I hope everybody's doing great. Hey, Sophia. Hey, Dove. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Joanne. So good to see you. There's Mommy Jerry. How you doing? So, guys, I did a live in the Dollar Tree earlier, and I said that tonight we'd be finishing up this little snow globe that we started, but I did go ahead and added the would you bin to it. That's all that I've done so far, but this is what it looks like. This is how we left it yesterday, and it does light up. And then on the inside, you can see that that's Decoupage Queen's paper on the inside. And I just added the would you bin to it, but we do have to touch up some spots because I had to fill in some little gaps. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? Hey, Mita, so good to see you. Hey, Becky, how are you? And then this is the coffee can that we decoupaged paper towels to. I've got lots of glue strings on there because I was kind of trying to build up this little frame. So I'm going to continue doing that, guys, but you can make a little frame out of hot glue, and then once it dries, then you can paint it. So I'm just going to build that up, and then we're going to get out our paints, and we're going to paint a little bit. But today we're adding arms and legs and a head to this thing. My goodness, we crazy up in here. Crazy. The house is so quiet today, guys. My brother's at work, Blake's in bed. Next week, he should go to day shift. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So excited for that. So we'll kind of be on the same schedule again. It's been a long few months. Hey, Denise, how you doing? Hey, Teresa McDaniel, so good to see you. Hey, Mitzi, happy to see you, friend. Okay, so let me show you. Let me turn on this glue tool. So, guys, we're going to be building this up a little bit. So this is not going to actually be the base. I'm going to set my comments over here. Hey, Rose, so good to see you. Thank you, friend. Karen, I'm doing good. Yes, mine's all cleared up. I feel better. I've been taking medicine, though, but I think that mine was just sinus drainage. I'm not sure, because my sinuses did start acting up. It's so windy out there. And then by the time I got here, I think it was just kind of releasing itself. I don't know. But I feel much better today. Let's see. So we're going to be using this bowl. This is from a picture and bowl set. I'll use the picture later on down the road. But this is going to be the base, actually. So this is going to go here. This is going to be the bottom, like a little stump. And I'm just going to put this together, and then I'm going to show you, okay? And then I got two of these feet. He's got two left feet, literally, but he don't care. And then this is going to go underneath. This is going to be like his little hip bones, okay? And then we're going to put this here, and then we're going to build this up, put this in here. And then the lid's going to go on. We have lights underneath the lid. And then the head, we're going to paint the head. Head's going to go right here. And then we're going to cut these arms down. And then we're going to use pixie dough. And then we're going to give him some little arms. So it's going to be like a little skeleton thing. It's going to be different. But I said, why stop here when we can just keep on going with this craft? It's fun. I'm having a great time with it. Flying always clogs your sinuses too. Oh, yeah. Hey, Christina. So good to see you. Yeah, I love this bowl, but we're going to paint it, guys. I just thought that it had good bones. And I think I paid $5 for the bowl and the picture at a Goodwill. But all these bones are not the same color. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and make sure that they all match up. So these came from Dollar Tree. They're $1.25 each. And they only have left feet. to my knowledge. And then this head, I don't know where this came from. It was out of my Halloween collection. And then these came from Dollar's Tree. You get 2 of these. They're back scratchers / tongs or whatever you want to do with them. You just carry them around, do this. Thank you for the stars, Fran. Who sent those? Thank you so much, Linda Kent. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Hey, Deborah Wester, how you doing? So, yeah, these are from Dollar Tree. So we're going to paint these to all to match, okay? So I'm going to be using the marshmallow, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the chocolate souffle. These are all Paint Pixie brushes and paints that I'm using today. And then we'll be using the pixie dough as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull out Little Frenchie. Y'all knew that was coming. It's my favorite. I can't help it. And we're going to paint this bowl as well. So everything should be about the same color, like bone material. So I'm going to mix in a little bit of the chocolate souffle. I might do a little bit of the honeycomb just to give it a yellowish tint. You know, like old bones that have not seen the light in a while. So let's do a little bit of yellow. Yellow? Guys, I need to organize. Here it is. I found it. So this is honeycomb. I'm going to use the chocolate souffle and the honeycomb and the marshmallow, and then we're going to make like a bone white, kind of an off-white. Hey, Diane, how you doing? Thank you. Linda, you're so nice. You're so nice, friend. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this, guys. This is already kind of dark. I know that you see me paint another skeleton, and we painted it dark first, and then we came back in and we lightened it up, but this already has the dark, so I'm just going to make it all kind of the same color. But I'm just blotting brown, yellow, and white together. And we're just dirtying it up a little bit. We just want to make sure, I did use a spray primer on all of this plastic to make sure that the paint would stick. I used the Rust-Oleum 2X clear spray. It goes really, really quick. But we're just going to muddy these up a little bit. I'm going to take some of the pigment off of my skull here because that has their same colors. And then we're just going to add that here, just so that they're not 3 different colors, because we got off-white, cream, bright white, gray. We want our skeleton to be the same color, right? So he looks like one piece and not like a Frankenstein skeleton. Wayne's here. Hey, Wayne, how you doing? So good to see you. Hey, Dawn. Dawn Power Wash is great for cleaning showers. Ooh, I've got some of that. Look in the background. I love that stuff. It's great for cleaning your dishes, your hands, get paint on you, your brushes. I sprayed on my brushes. But guys, if you've not tried Paint Pixie's brush cleaner, it comes in like a bar of soap. That stuff is amazing. You need to try that. But I do like that power wash for all kinds of little things. Add a little bit more yellow, a little bit more brown. My neighbor's on his lawnmower. Probably the last mowing of the season, but that guy, I'm not sure. He likes to mow. They sure are nice. Oh, and guys, when I was dressed like Frankenstein, I let the girls out, and I was like, surely nobody will see me real quick. I'm just going to let the dogs out. Then the neighbors was like, hey, looking over their fence, and here I was all green and stuff. And they said, do you want some magnolia seeds? Because they've got a bunch of magnolias around their garden. And I was like, no, thank you, I'm fine. And I said, don't mind me or any way that I'm dressed up. I said, it's all for the cause. I'm Frankenstein today. And the guy just kind of hid behind the fence like Wilson, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then 2 days before that, you know, I was at Beth's house, and her husband, I didn't know he was on the porch, and I came out in that dress, and I told Blake, I was like, I've got a way of making straight men feel a little uncomfortable, I feel like, lately. But usually it's not the case, because, I mean, I kind of blend right in. But lately I've just been a little extra, and probably, you know, it is what it is. I don't mean to. I mean, you know, not interested. So this is kind of what it's looking like right now. Woo! Ooh, it's hot in here. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of this licorice and darken the insides a little bit. And then, see, I just put it kind of in the center. Now I'm going to knock out any excess paint that I have on the napkin. And then I'm just going to blend it in where it kind of comes out. you know, looking a little bit more faded as it comes to the outside. Let me get some water on my brush, clean it off a little bit. So now I barely have anything. So now I'm just going to pick up this black that I just applied in there, then I'm going to shade it out. Just blending a little bit. What are y'all saying? You would love to live next to me? Come on over. Hey, I know you. Oh, guys. Hey, Mary Tayo, I'm extra. I try not to be. But, you know. Oh, hey, guys. Me and Stacy went and got about 30 shirts. So we'll be having a sale next week for fall. But we're going to have some Thanksgiving stuff. We'll make sure that you get it right before Thanksgiving. So you'll be looking fly in front of your family and friends. We got Thanksgiving, fall, and then we'll do a Christmas one probably in 3-4 weeks. Still a little early, but we did get about 30 shirts, so we'll have plenty. And I got lots of 2Xs, 3Xs. I didn't get a lot of smalls, guys, because I'm always left with smalls, but I did get a few. I got like 3 smalls, and the rest are medium, large, extra large, XXL, and a couple 3X. So we got all the sizes for you, and we got lots of different colors. And then I'm going to take just this stark white and get his little teeth a little bit. Just highlighting. Okay. So that's his little head. We might give him a headband. I don't know. So it looks a little bit more realistic. Now we got to do the same thing with the rest of this. So I'm just going to pick up some of the marshmallow, some of the honeycomb, and a little bit of the chocolate souffle. So I got all 3 on my brush. Should be fine. And now we're going to paint these little hands. And then we're going to have to dry them. But today we're assembling this. It's going to look kind of like, do y'all ever watch American Dad? That little alien on there. That's kind of what his body reminds me of. His body shape. But hey, there's no body shaming, not even in crafting, okay? This skeleton is very, very self-conscious. So y'all be nice to him. Her, it, they, she, it. I said she and then it, because sometimes I'm a little bit confused, but it, that's what we're going to call it, it, because I don't know what gender it is. We'll see when we get there. We'll see if she needs some earrings or a nose ring or something like that. Hey there, you again. Stacy, where are you? I just saw Stacy. But she's home with her family now. It's dinner time. And, you know, they go to bed pretty early, but she's got 1 kid in college, 1 kid in high school, and then another kid, a big kid that she's married to. That's amazing, Bobby. But he works early in the mornings, so they go to bed pretty early. Okay. So that's done. Now we're going to paint this bowl to where it kind of looks like that bone white as well. Is Josie on here, Josie? She, it, they, them, her. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I call you whatever makes you happy. Okay? Whatever makes you happy, friend. But I mean, you know, I've been in the many drag bars before and many drag shows, and I'm confused. Depends on what day of the week. Some of them want you to call them she or, you know, but it is what it is. Whee. Okay, so we're making it kind of bone-ish white. Ooh. My cousin, Justine, she don't care what you call her. Just don't take her tips. Come see her at the Waffle House or Pancake House. That's all she cares about. She said, you can call me whatever you want. Just don't forget to tip. And I'm just blending, guys. Just blotting, just blotting. This is a great blending brush. If you haven't tried this brush, it's the one I use all the time. It makes your projects go by a little bit faster. That looks pretty good, I think, on all sides. We're going to be adding some moss to this and some cranberries and some begonias. We're going to make it pretty ugly. I mean, not ugly, but scary, pretty scary. Scary, pretty. Whew. I don't know what the right thing is to say these days about anything. Rola's here. Hey, girl. In the bedroom, going to enter some honey in a local. Oh, nice. Good luck, friend. Hey, Missy, how you doing? So good to see you. Hey, Michelle, how are ya? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, friend. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. And then, guys, yesterday I didn't forget. I just ran out of time, but I didn't get to paint this. So I'm just getting all my painting done so then we can dry it, and then it's going to be assembling. But I will have to paint the pixie dough. But the good thing about the pixie dough is you don't have to wait for it to dry. You can paint it immediately. So that should go pretty quickly. But I'm just going to make this black, I think. I don't even know if you're going to see this. This is going to be on the very, very bottom. So I can't imagine that you're going to see too much of it. But if somebody picks it up, though, I want it to be all finished. And then I'm going to change brushes for a second. We're going to go ahead and paint this. This is the Assistant. Just a nice flat brush. I think it's kind of got soft bristles. It's nice. I'm going to paint this hot glue black, and then once the black dries, then we'll go over it with that copper color, the new penny. That's what we were using the other day. So that's what we'll use again today. And I think I'm going to incorporate some of their other metallics so that we'll have multiple jewel tones on the woodgie bend that we used. I think it will be very pretty. And I do have to take care of my glue strings, guys. But we're going to add a couple spiders on this so it'll just look like spider webs. Everybody okay? Hey Kim, how you doing? So good to see you. Oh, thank you, Diana. I'm feeling much better. Hey Susie, how you doing? You got a mop? Oh no, Rula. Well, have fun. Just play some music and dance around while you're mopping. That's what I do. Makes it go by a little bit, not faster, it just makes it more enjoyable. I put music on and clean, and the next thing you know, you're done. You're like, that wasn't so bad. Why have I been putting that off for 2 years? You know. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm just painting around this hot glue black, okay? So it kind of looks like this. We're making a little frame out of hot glue. And then we'll let that dry. Let's go ahead and dry all this stuff. You clean to music as well? I love it. Hey, Marcia, how you doing? I talked to Miss Jim yesterday, guys, and she said that she had been to the doctor and they had tested her for COVID and stuff. It wasn't that, but there is a chance that she might have pneumonia. But she's supposed to go back today. I haven't talked to her today, but she said that she was just ordered to rest, and that's what she was doing. But she said she felt okay, but she was just going to rest and go back to the doctor today and see what they said. But she wasn't feeling great, but she could definitely use your prayers. I'll talk to her again this evening and check on her. Hey, Crafty with Triple L, how you doing? So good to see ya. Yeah, she seemed to be doing fine. And she said, is that the only reason you were calling? I said, yeah, I was just wanting to make sure you're good. Wrong page. I don't care, Triple L. It don't matter to me who y'all want to come on as. I don't care. We're just drying all these body parts. Thank you, guys. You're so sweet. She appreciates that very much. Okay. And I think we're good to go ahead and start. I see a little gap right here I need to break off, but I did this kind of fast though, guys. With the rest of the mold, the woodgie bend molding, see I put it on the bottom and the top, but I do have a couple little spots that I'm gonna have to go back and fill it in, just because I don't measure right. I don't measure at all, to be honest. I just eyeball it and say, that looks good. So I'm just going to cut off a little piece, but I mean, the good thing about this trim is you can get it to line right up. It's not a big deal if it does break on you, or you cut off too much. You can line it up with another piece. It's not that big of a deal. And I did get some Dollar Tree wood glue today, but this little tiny piece, I'm just going to put it on with hot glue, guys. It's fine. it's going to hold it just the same. It's just a tiny little sliver that I had to fill in. Now, I'm going to try to not keep y'all here too long, but this is kind of a big project. We'll go as quickly as we can. But, you know, this is already 2 lives on this thing. So we don't need to spend no more time on it. We got lots more stuff to make this weekend. I'm in an event Saturday. It's a Christmas event for all my Christmas friends. If you're tired of seeing Halloween, because I know that Halloween's not everybody's jam. So I'm in a Christmas event Saturday, and then Sunday is the Mystery Box Challenge. We had to do it a little bit later because we usually do it, I think, every 3rd Sunday, but not most, but a lot of the people that do the Mystery Box Challenge are in the Sparkle 6, so we postponed that for another week, so we'll be having that this Sunday. And my box comes from Lisa Key, and then I sent her a box as well. So, you know, it's going to be fun to see what we get and what we make. That's always a adrenaline rush, if nothing else. We don't always make the most beautiful craft, but we make something out of whatever's sent. And Lisa's really sweet, so I'm sure that she sent me something nice. I'm sure she was nice to me. I mean, they're all sweet, but some of them like to see me struggle, which is fine. That's what makes it fun. What can you make out of this toilet paper holder and bubblegum wrapper? Let's see it. You got an hour. That's what I feel like most of the time. Okay, I'm just filling in some of this black. And then same thing, we got to dry all this, and then we'll just go over it with that same copper metallic. Love the painting on the jar. Thank you, friend. It was just a quick little painting we made yesterday. Hey, Robin, how you doing? So good to see you. I hope everybody's doing good. You always mail the mystery box. Yes. Yeah, we always, you know, we send one, we get one. But this month I didn't open my mystery box because she put a big old question mark on it and said, this is for the mystery box. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. I hope you're doing well. Toilet paper. So I think that's pretty good. But guys, I am going to have to cut these arms off. And y'all are probably going to... now, I've never cut these arms off before, but I'm going to try my wire cutters. But if that don't work, then... what are we going to do? Okay, that's not going to work. I have my styrofoam cutter. Do you think that would work? Possibly. If nothing else, I can go saw them, but I feel like we could probably break them if we wanted to. Oh, look at that. Just break them. Break it. It's fine. Because these are going to be too long. I don't need them to be that long. I'm going to use this as a leg bone. Oh, excuse me. He said, ouch. It's fine. He ain't got no feelings. He been gone a long time. It's fine. Okay, so let me get some of this new penny, guys. We were using that the other day. So this is a metallic paint by Paint Pixie. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of something else. Another kind of metallic. Let's do the, I don't know if I want Starry Night. Let's do some statuary as well. So then we got a couple different tones. So then we'll have like this. This is the new penny, and this is statuary. So this is kind of like a bronzy color. I'm just going to put a couple of these in my little egg carton here. Just a little bit. It's not going to take a lot, but I want them to have multiple jewel tones. Just for a little bit of interest. So one looks like a penny, one looks like a older penny. One looks like a new penny, one looks like an old penny. That's what we'll say. So now I'm going to get a little small brush. Let's go with this one. Okay. Everybody good? Pretty colors. Thank you. Hey, Carol Ruth, how you doing? And this one's called Favorite, guys. And I'm just going to take some of this new penny, and then I'm going to go over my black with the Wood You Been Molding. And then I'm going to go over it with the statuary as well. Just in those little spots that I had to highlight or darken. And that's a little bit too much right there. So I'm just going to pick up some of this. And then this will bring out that detail. This Woodgie Bin, guys, is Chris Hunter's trim, if anybody's interested. It comes like a neutral color, but then we painted it. Hopefully y'all can see that. And this is TR729, but after you paint it, or you can stain it, whatever you like, this is what it's going to look like. But a lot of times if you do a dark color underneath and then just highlight it by dry brushing, then it's going to make all that detail pop out. So that's what I like to do. This is a beautiful, beautiful trim. And then when I add some of that statuary just right on top, so then we have kind of a gold and then we have a copper. But they do have a gold called 24 karat that's very, very beautiful. But I wanted it to look kind of like, you know, rusty, dingy. I didn't want it to be too bright because this is a Halloween craft. It probably hasn't been dusted in a while, so it's not going to be that shiny, I don't feel like. It'll be just fine. Got a little section here I got to fill in with some hot glue. It's just where my trim met, but you can paint right over top of the hot glue and then you won't ever be able to tell. Be just fine. Make it seamless. So much you can do with this, guys. And I'm still trying to get them to make some kind of crown molding for like homes. I think that that would be a really popular seller because I would put it all everywhere. So I don't know too much about trim, but I think this stuff's pretty easy, so I could do that. Okay, so now let's get to assembling. All that's done. Oh, no. We got to do this as well. So this is the little frame that we made. So I'm just going to do the same thing. Just put some of the new penny over top of the black. And it's kind of going to make it look like it's got a little frame. But this is just hot glue, guys. I make my windows and my little fairy doors. Those are made out of like plastic tote lids. I make those the same way. I just build it up with hot glue. And then we got a little rusty, crusty frame made out of hot glue. And this lights up. So we got lots of different levels and tiers and different things. So now we're going to get to assembling. So I did put the switch on the back because I was thinking that it might not be accessible after we glue this. And I said before I wasn't going to glue that together. Well, I was just kidding, because we're going to glue this bowl in here. And then I probably won't glue the pickle jar to the bowl because that's where I have issues in shipping, is glass on top of glass. But, you know, this will set snugly in there. It will be fine. And then whoever gets this at auction, if they want to glue it, then they definitely can. But I'll wrap up these two pieces separately. So this is going to be like the little hip bone, okay? I know a lot of y'all saying, what in the heck is he doing? What's he doing? But you will be able to put, to open this lid, I believe. And I have this little flickering candle. Guys, I kind of need to press this down a little bit, but yesterday the glue was still hot. So I think I can, yeah, I can push this foam down just a little bit. Because her cat was kind of getting lost. Is everybody okay? Pelvis. Pelvis, yes. Elvis's pelvises. He liked to thrust that thing around, didn't he? Made all the ladies excited. Okay, so I'm going to glue some Spanish moss down in here. And then we're going to add some florals. But I'm not going to glue this pickle jar to the glass, but just for shipping purposes. But whoever gets it, if they want to glue that on top, then that would be great. But not necessary. So I'm just going to add a whole lot of hot glue. I'm using the Ryobi. This thing, you can see the steam coming off of it, guys. This one is a dual temp. The older models were not. So I had the older model. And it leaked a lot too. But this new model does not leak at all. I have nothing but good things to say about it. And you can adjust the temperature. So if you don't want it blazing hot, then you can turn that down. This moss is from Dollar Tree. It's very, 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 very messy, but it's very, very creepy and cool. So we're just going to add this in here. I was thinking about adding a little bit of foam, but I don't know if I'm going to have room. That'll be fine. Okay. We're not adding no foam. We're just going to glue the flowers in. It will stick to the foam. It will be fine. And this is my Hoshoff. Guys, I haven't used this glue tool in a long time, but this is my favorite. I prefer it over the Ryobi, but the only bad thing about this one is it only has about an hour battery life. The good thing about this glue tool is you don't have to buy a battery. You just plug in the cord in the back, and then you know, you're good to go for about an hour, but then you'll need to charge it. But it depends on how much you're using it as well. If you're constantly using it, probably about 45 minutes to an hour. If you're just using it now and again, it'll probably last for about an hour and a half. But I do love this one. It's very lightweight. And it's called Haushoff, H-A-U-S-H-O-F, from Amazon. I do not have an Amazon affiliate, but if you need the link, just message me and I can send it to you. And the Ryobi is also awesome, guys. Y'all know that. I love Ryobi. Once I figured out, guys, if you have issues with your Ryobi keeping a charge, look at what kind of battery you have. And I know that sounds crazy, but it wasn't common sense to me. And I had the 1.5 hour battery, and I was like, why does this thing only last an hour or 45 minutes? Well, then I got a 3-hour battery. They have a 7-hour battery, I believe, but now it lasts a long time. So it's really in the battery that you choose for the Ryobi. It's not the Ryobi itself, it's the battery that is going to give you a longer charge. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and let's just put this up here. And I'm going to add a little bit of this cranberry stuff. These are cranberries. I love them. These come from Fancy Gap Pottery. We don't need them hanging down that long, so I'm just going to break them off kind of in the middle, I think. And these just pull right apart. But I'm just going to have a few of these dangling down. And then I'm going to put a couple of begonias just so that we have, kind of reminds me of blood, but not too gory because it's berries, you know. But I think I'm just going to use about 5 of these. I bought 3 strands. So they're only like $1.89, and I think they're so cool, and they feel really cool. They're like a, I don't know, plastic, but they kind of feel like little bubbles. I don't know. I like them. I like them. Could be blood oranges. Yes, you love Logan. Oh, you talking to Judy? Her Logan? Okay, so I'm just going to put a few of these around here, and then the moss will hold it in, guys. I glued the moss on. So then I'll just glue the berries onto the moss. And then I'm going to use my Dollar Tree silicone spatula to kind of press this down so I'm not burning myself. And then just give that a couple seconds to do its thing. And we're just going to go kind of around in like 5 random spots. I'm going to add 3 begonias and call it done. I do have some little black sprigs, but I just wanted it to have a nice little base. And I thought that the little skull kind of setting was different. I don't know, I just like this craft and I'm having way too much fun with it. So I could have stopped at just having the little globe and called it a day, but then I was like, let's make it into a skeleton. Sounds fun. But I think that I'll probably sell any kind of Halloween stuff that I have Friday, on Ding Dong Friday, like towards the end. That way I can get it shipped to you before Halloween is here. Hopefully. I don't even know what today is. Might be cutting it close, but you know, it is what it is. I don't have a lot of Halloween left. And then we'll be moving on to Christmas and Thanksgiving. I do have a couple exciting Thanksgiving crafts, guys. If y'all want a hint, I got 3 turkey decoys from a yard sale, so I cannot wait to craft with those. Hey Sandy, how you doing? So good to see you. Thank you, Barb, for sprinkling. I appreciate you. So many levels, it makes it interesting. I agree. Hey Barb, I'm so glad you caught me both times, friend. I mean, like I said, the rest of the week, I'm kind of in events. Tomorrow, guys, I'm going to be on Sue B Designs page. If y'all know Susan Badalato, she could use your prayers as well, guys. Her son was in a really bad accident last week and was hit by a tractor trailer, and it was kind of a hit and run, but they had him in like a medically induced coma. So she's out for a little while. She's right there with them, of course. So I'll be filling in on her page tomorrow, and then I have private group tomorrow night. Then Friday we'll have Ding Dong Friday. Saturday I'm in an event, and then Sunday I'm in an event. So I'll be around all week, okay? But I'll be on Susan Badalato's page tomorrow. I'll post that info tonight or tomorrow morning. Looking for wire cutters. Looking for my wire cutters. And then so I won't be on my main page tomorrow at all, but I will be live twice. Oh my gosh. Always put them right here, but y'all probably see them in front of me, don't you? Oh, they're right here. Okay, these are beautiful begonias from Hobby Lobby. I didn't buy them from Hobby Lobby. I got them for a yard sale, but they had the Hobby Lobby sticker still on them. So that's what we're going to use. And I like red for Halloween because, you know, it's as good as any other color. And it kind of symbolizes, like, vampires. I don't want to say the word. It starts with a B. Oh, thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. She's such a sweet lady. And, you know, she's going to be out on her page too, so if y'all can watch some replays, that would be very helpful. You know, guys, the crafting community we are very close to each other. And that's a good thing. Like, you know, we never leave another crafter stranded. Whenever somebody needs help, we step up and say, okay, friend, be right there. It's amazing. If the whole world did that, it'd be a great place, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm just going to cut this little head off because we don't need it sticking out too much. And then we'll have 3 little begonias. I left this little greenery towards the back. This is going to be the back. And that's all we need. Just a little something to say, hey, you got some flowers. I do have some of these black sprigs that I just picked up today. I'm going to put a couple of them in there. And then that's enough. And I'm not even going to do them that long to where they're shooting out the sides. I just want a couple of them in there. So I'm going to shorten them just a little bit because I don't want it hanging out. Usually I would. But after you ship so many and you're like, oh my gosh, this box is short by 2 inches. I'm trying to scale it down just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. Every inch counts. I don't need no crazy comments. Okay, here we go. Whew. I made stuffed green peppers last night, guys, and I made lasagna the night before. I've been cooking up a storm even though I've had a cold, but good news is I don't have to cook tonight because we got so much stuff in the refrigerator. And I was like, I ain't making nothing else until y'all eat some of what we already got. I hate to see food go to waste. And I buy healthy food all the time, but then it just goes in the trash because, you know, everybody says they want to eat healthy, but do they? Do they? The fruit bowl's always got fruit in it. But ain't nobody eating no fruits. And I'm speaking about myself as well. I say, ooh, them apples look pretty, but no thank you. I'll have a little Debbie instead. I need to do better. Yeah, that's what he said. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you guys for the prayers for Treasure Boxing Creations. MJ's in the hospital. I didn't know that. Well, I'll be sending prayers for her. That's my girlfriend. Nobody told me about MJ. It's sad, guys. It's, you know, life is hard. Life is hard. But we got each other, right? Thank you, Josie, for having me today. I don't know if you're here or not. Oh gosh, I'll read the I'll watch the replay, guys. And if you ask him for prayers for anybody, know that I don't say prayers, you know. I just stop what I'm doing and I go ahead and send a prayer. Because if you got a mind like mine, you'll forget in 5 minutes. So if somebody asks for prayers, like I just go ahead and do it before I forget. But you know, if you ever need anything, you can message me. Okay, I think that one more is going to be good. We don't need it too crazy. Maybe a couple more. I love these little things, but they do have the sparkle glitter. So my hands are all glittery. But I just felt like we needed a little bit of black in here. Okay, I'm good with that. I think that's fine. So then our jar is just going to go right in the middle. And then we're going to go ahead and, I'm not going to glue this on there though. So if you want to take the jar out, you totally can. And it doesn't have to be something crazy if you don't want it to be crazy. I am going to have to put another coat of paint on this lid, but we're going to be gluing this skull to it. And this lid is not going to screw all the way on. It will sit on there for support, but that's why I put the switch on the outside, because I knew I would be gluing this to the top. Okay, so this is going to go up here, but I think that we need to build him up a little bit of a neck. So I'm going to open this pixie dough. Y'all, if you don't know about pixie dough, you don't watch me, do you? Because I love this stuff. And I've been using it a lot lately on everything. I'm going to order some more next month. I ordered 3 bags this month. I've been going through it. Yes, Kim with the Crafty Porch, absolutely. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of people out there that need prayers. Poor Kim. She's had a rough year for sure. So there's lots of people out there to pray for. I'm going to build him up a little neck. Be just fine. Okay, there's him a little neck. We'll paint it to match. And sound aversion people, you might want to turn down your volume. Turn down your volume. And then I'll do this when you can turn it back up. I'm going to drill, okay? We don't really need to, but I want to. Well, that's one way to cut styrofoam. I just drilled around in a circle. Ooh, it's snowing. Okay, we got a little hole in there now. So I'm just going to mold this to where it kind of fits in that hole. And then we're going to use a little bit of glue and set this right in there, okay? So now you can turn it up. Turn it up. Okay, I'm going to have to get some more glue too, guys. No, I don't. Got some right here. Ooh. Okay. And then we'll paint his little neck bone. I mean, you could have glued that right on top of the lid, but I think it's going to look cooler if he's got like a little bit of a neck. And you can still kind of mold it to make it look like, I mean, some of y'all are probably doctors, nurses. You look at bones all day, so you could probably make an exact replica of a neck bone. But I just did that. It's going to be fine. So, little friend. Little friend. Okay. Maybe just needs a little bit more glue. Okay. And then we'll paint over that in just a second. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix up some of this, enough for 2 joints for his shoulders. And then we're just going to attach this, attach the arms. He looks like he's nodding his head. Are you awake, sir? Hello? Okay, this will dry. It'll dry hard. It'll be fine. What am I missing? He's slipping. He's alive. You're good at signing for folks that have hearing issues. Oh. That's the only sign language I know. Well, I take that back. I can't show you the other one I know. And then these are going to be his little arms. Okay. So I'm just going to mix it up. Okay. And then this stuff is a little bit sticky. It's like, it reminds me of saltwater taffy, to be honest. And then we're just going to make him a little joint right here. He's gonna rest his little hand right there, okay? And then y'all can get as crazy with these as you want to, and as realistic with them, but I just wanted to attach on there, to be honest. I don't need nothing crazy. Think a little shoulder, that's cute. And we'll paint it to where it looks like the bone, okay? So now he's got one little hand. We're gonna give him another one over here. And so I'm just mixing up some of this pixie dough. Just mash it around for about 15-30 seconds, heat it up. I have heard of some people keeping clay in their armpits. I ain't doing that, but you can do that to heat it up. But I have heard of some people doing that. And I said, okay, if you happy, I'm happy. But if I poured clay out of my armpits, nobody would buy it. They'd say, what the? I never seen nobody do that. Why has he got clay in his armpits? Does it do something for body odor? Does that help him? Oh, he's still sweating. That ain't working. Oh, no. You know what I mean. Okay, so it's just giving him two little joints here. That's going to, you know, ligaments. It's going to keep him looking good. I can't even tell what he looks like. Let me put this thing on a Lazy Susan. Susan! Don't be lazy. Oh, did I lose a berry? I think I might have lost a berry. Okay, let's see. Let me turn around. Oh, look at him. He looks like a little Tyrannosaurus Rex. And then we're just going to use these little bones for his legs, the ones that we broke off. That don't look that beautiful right there. I've been showing y'all with it facing you, and I haven't even seen the front of it. So let me do a little judging here. I think he needs some. There, he's hanging on to the flowers. There we go. That looks better. Okay. And then his little feet, I didn't really think about those. I don't think that we're going to attach those. I think those are just going to set down. No. Okay. Sound aversion people, turn down again. I'm sorry. I got to drill a hole in the feet to make sure that, because right now it looks like this. So, oh. Okay. I make some of y'all nervous. If I make you nervous with power tools, look away. Okay, there's one. And now I just got one more foot, because we can't be just setting them there. They got to be attached now. Come on, man. It's done. Okay. My girls are saying hello to you. Okay. So I just did some little holes here. They don't look perfect, but that's okay. We're going to use a little bit of glue and a little bit of the pixie dough. Looks like E.T. from behind. Oh my gosh. Jeff Dunham's skeleton. Well, there you go. See, I said he looks a little crazy. Isn't he going to be really difficult? No, he'll be wrapped up separately. His head will come off, so I can wrap that up. And then this is a foam clay, so it's not breakable. I'll wrap up everything separately, but this will be shipped separately, so it will all be in the same box, so it'll be like 3 pieces. It'll be fine. Have a little faith in me. It's fine. It's fine. I try to think about that when I am making stuff, how I'm going to ship it. That's why I'm not gluing the glass to the other glass, because I have had issues in the past with candlesticks that I've mounted glass objects on top with. I've glued them onto it and they didn't make it. So, but the good news is all the packages, guys, that I send out from my auctions are insured for up to $100. So they do offer additional insurance if you'd like, but it's covered. It's fine. Okay. So now I'm just going to use a little bit of this clay, and this really does, in my opinion, I think it needs about 24 hours to set up completely, but then it will dry. So then we ain't got to worry about it. I'm just going to use this to kind of go on nail. Cut off another piece of my glue stick. Okay. Everybody okay? Creepy! You could study anatomy. Yeah, you could. If you want to. You sure could. So he's going to have this, and then I'm just going to use a little bit of this pixie dough to kind of fuse it together. I'm sorry he's in the way. I'm going to move him out of the way so y'all can see what I'm doing. So I just drilled 2 holes in these, and I'm left with these 2 little upper arm sticks that we broke off, okay? But I just used a little bit of hot glue. I made a kind of a hole to where this will fit in, to where it won't be, you know, just pressed flat. And then I'm just kind of pushing this in a little bit to where it's going to stay. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this pixie dough and go around. And this stuff is kind of sticky, guys, so by the time it dries, it ain't going nowhere. And then we just added a little bit of hot glue in there too, so it ain't going nowhere. It'll be fine. And we're going to paint this white to where it's going to match the bones. So it's just going to look like ligaments. It's fine. That's just fleshy flesh. You know, be just fine. And then his little feet are just going to go kind of on the side, okay? Now there are 2 left feet, but that's all that Dollar Tree sells. So this is going to go like this. And then I think these are just going to go down below. I don't think that I'm going to glue those on. They'll just be shipped separately, but I'll give these time to dry and then I'll paint them. But these just kind of go down by the side underneath the bowl. So it kind of looks like that. But it kind of looks like Roger. Reconstructive surgery. Do you give him a name before shipping? No, friend. Some things I do name, some things I don't, but it depends on the project. So let me just paint this pixie dough, because like I said, you do not have to wait for it to cure completely before you paint it. You can paint it immediately and then it will dry. So I'm just going to paint this to kind of match the bones, and then it's going to blend together. Up to something. Lost signal. Ah! Sorry. I forgot to charge my battery. Every time. I have my charger laying right beside of it. It's fine. I was just talking and talking. I don't even know what I was talking about. Talking about the witches. I'm just painting these ligaments, guys. I'm sorry about that. Painting the pixie dough. About freezing lots. I'm back. Oh no. Sorry about that, friends. We're just about done. I'm just painting this pixie dough. I don't know what the last part is. I was just having a whole conversation with myself. Sorry, guys. He does look like a Dunham puppet. Well, his neck, I mean, we got to work on that. I probably should have put some wire in there. He keeps wanting to look down, and I keep telling him, no, we don't do that. You need to look up so I can see what you're doing. I don't trust him. But I'll play around with this and get it to act right, just like, you know, with the other Goblin King. That was all pixie dough too, guys. And it was just a Dollar Tree skull that I built up around it. But this is an air dry foam clay, so you don't have to bake it or anything. And my link is at the top of my page for Paint Pixie. I will be doing a kit very soon. It's a trade kit that they just came out with. And I just got it today. So I'm excited to put that together. But it's everything you need to make a tray. It even comes with like the hardware for the handles. It's so cool. Can't wait to put that together. So, all right, guys. I see a little bit of black that needs to be touched up. But other than that, though, I think... Do y'all think you need some eyelashes or some hair or a hat or anything else? Or should we just leave him looking all skeleton-y? But I will take pictures of this tonight. I'm going to give this clay a little bit of time to set up. And then I'll take pictures of what it looks like at night, because the inside, the very, very base part, it lights up with the pumpkin. And then the inside of the globe lights up. I'm going to paint this switch black so it doesn't stand out like it do. And I'm going to paint the bottom one as well, so it kind of blends in a little bit. Let's see, a Freddy hat, no eyelashes, he looks great. Hey Sharon from the UK, top, cool. Leave it just like that, that's what I was thinking. I mean, we could keep going, but then I think that he's already got a lot going on, guys. I mean, he's got a base, he's got a scene, he's got witches inside of him, he's got arms and legs and flowers and, you know. So, excuse me. I'm going to lift them up because, you know, the legs aren't attached. I don't think I'm going to attach them. I think that they'll just go underneath like this. So these are the little legs. They just go like that. But this part is glued, but this part is not, okay? So that way when I ship it, here, let me turn on these lights. Now his arms is still setting up. But hopefully y'all can see the lights in there. And then there's a witch and a cat, but you'll be able to see it better tonight. Sorry, little friend, we'll let your arms cure. He said, would you leave me alone? Look at that, poor little guy. It's okay. So it does need a little bit of time to cure. But I can lift this part up and show you what this looks like. Hopefully that's on. Well, it's so bright in here, I don't know if you can see it, but the globe itself does light up, and then the base lights up as well. It flashes, and then on the back, guys, we have the little scene. So if you were to put this on a coffee table or an entryway table, any place that you walk by, you know, in the center of a room, it's going to be decorated all the way around. So that's what we got today. I told you I wasn't going to be too long, but this was kind of an extensive project. It did take a couple lives. But I knew I'd be using the Pixie dough today, and that is a Paint Pixie product, and I've been using their paints anyway, so I said, let me go in here and finish this. I don't think that he really needs anything else. Let me look over here and see if we have, I don't think he needs nothing. Now, Flora did make me this hat. No, I mean, it's not bad. That's a lot. I'm gonna keep that. I'm going to keep the hat. I need to stop trying to use it on everything. It'll be fine. Okay, so that's what we got today. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for the stars. I'm going to find a couple more winners for napkins. I just got some more envelopes today, but I sent off about 6 more today. Thank you all for being here, and please check out Paint Pixie if you haven't already. Karen, Black His Tooth. Karen Eldridge. So message me at the Crafty Brother for some napkins with your mailing address. And Elizabeth Kuna, she says, great idea. Ooh, who said crown? That's a great idea. Before we leave, let me get a crown, guys. He needs a big crown. That's exactly what he needed. I've got a couple left. I need to order another set. These are the Totally Dazzled crayons. I don't have any of the real big honking ones left, I don't think. I've got 2 smaller ones. So here, we'll do a vote. These might be too little. Do y'all like either one? I mean, it's a dainty crown, but these are super, super nice. They're Totally Dazzled. This one has pearls. And then this one has rhinestones. Do y'all like the crown? Let me know. Fixes what? Oh, gosh. Fixes what? His left shoulder? Oh, yeah. It's coming off, ain't it? Oh, friend. That's where I opened that lid. Okay. But like I said, though, this stuff, it does need a little bit of time to cure. And then here I was picking them up. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on here just to make sure it never comes off. You can use hot glue on this foam clay as well, which is another good feature about it. It's a lot of clays, you can't use hot glue on it. Let's see. Y'all like no crown. Too small, first one. Add a gold tooth. No, friend. Okay, I think I'm seeing more no's. And I'm seeing some people say that they want a gold tooth. So we'll give them a gold tooth. And then I'm going to find 2 more winners. And then we're going to, I'm going to let y'all go today. And I found my purple unicorn spit that I was looking for. Now I got to find the 24 karat gold paint. Don't leave me. Don't leave. Guys, I was going to paint my craft shack door today, but I said they'll probably be bored watching me paint a door, so I chose to finish this instead. Oh my gosh, all the gold paint, and I can't find any gold paint. Here, let me just mix up some of this. Let me just get a little bit of this statuary, and then I'm going to mix up some of this gold powder. It'll be fine. For no more than we need it for. Somebody said a gold tooth. Excuse me. We'll put this one right here, gold. He's fancy. Let me look at him. Oh. We'll give him a gold tooth over here too. I need to touch up his little teeth. He's got 2 gold teeth. Maybe 3. Let's get crazy. There's 3. That's pretty cute. I will go back in with a little bit of black though and detail that, and then I'll brighten his teeth. Does that sound good? Stitches on his head. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna pick 2 more. You, Leona Ratliff. Okay, then I'm going to pick 1 more, okay? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Josie, for having me. And who's this one? Angela got it. Angela, I just sent you some today, but I'll send you another one. Let's find 1 more, okay? And Regina, why not? I sent you some today as well, but I'll send you some more. Okay, well, I'm trying to find somebody that didn't just send some. But Regina and Angela, I'll send you another package. Bet Hiltz. There's one we haven't called. So Bet Hiltz, okay? Thank you guys for being here. Well, I'm afraid to hold him up too much. I'll just pick him up like this. But I'll hold it up 1 more time so y'all can see it, plus his little legs. But he's got all this going on, and then he's got a little seat on the back. We'll fix his little shoulders and make sure he looks good. I'll take some pictures, but I'm going to give this a little bit of time to set before I keep playing with it. And y'all have a good night. You're never alone. Love ya. Bye, everybody. Thank you.